myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the WWE 2K26 MyGM mode. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. I'll leave it linked in the video description below. Use that code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Guys, I absolutely love their product. Use it on a daily basis, whether I am trying to get in a quick workout or going through these videos, doing live streaming, gameplay, whatever. Dubby always has my back. Use the code BeerGut at checkout and you'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Now, guys, I do want to plug my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BeerGutPlays. I'll leave it linked in the video description below. We have a lot of different content over there. That is the home of a lot of my sports content, the MLB The Show, Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. Also going to be doing a WWE 2K26 My Rise mode, and also doing the dual stream of the NASCAR 25 career mode over there. Guys, we have an exciting night of wrestling lined up for you tonight. Now, I'm super excited to get it all going for you. We have it headlined by Brock Lesnar versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That is going to be a great match. Kind of a blast from the past. If you watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, they faced each other off, or faced off against each other in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But guys, I am so excited for it. Let's get the episode started. Let's get the video going. As you guys can see, we got some great matches on the docket. Kit Wilson and Elton Prince, Pretty Deadly, taking on the Viking Raiders, taking on 3 Minute Warning, and the tag team titles will be on the line in a tables match. Jacob Fatu taking on Penta. LA Knight defending his IC title against Aleister Black. And in the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Remember, go big or go home. Shinsuke and Brock are closing tonight's Raw. Going to be such a great match. I am super excited for it. I am ready to have such a great time. Sorry, we took a little bit of a break. I have a lot of things going on in my personal life. Nothing bad or anything like that, but I have a big test that I have to study to pass. So, been kind of taking a little bit of break from this YouTube content creation thing and the Twitch thing to try and get my education stuff squared away. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying the little bit of break. We're back. We're going to get this thing kicking and rolling in the right direction. Guys, I am super stoked to call this show, though. 3 Minute Warning, who was signed at the end of the last episode, the pay-per-view, bringing in a tag team. Now, the idea is to potentially have them feud with Eric and Ivar. I think that could be a really killer feud. Freaking Brock Lesnar and Shinsuke Nakamura, I feel like that could be a really killer feud. We're getting this episode underway. We're going to get this thing started with a super cool tag team match. We have finally upgraded the arena. We are here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I am so excited about this. This is going to be an absolute killer of a Monday Night Raw. We are in the Reverb Room tonight. Got the little disco ball hanging. Tag team titles are on the line here, as Pretty Deadly are making their way to the ring. And guys, I have stated many a times that Pretty Deadly I love them as a tag team. I'm not a super huge fan of their finisher, the spilt milk, but I loved the gimmick. I love and I'm glad now that, I'm glad that even if that Elton Prince is out, they have found something to do with Kit Wilson. Even if it is a lower mid-card comedy act, it is... I've enjoyed it. I didn't get to watch all of SmackDown on Friday night, and I did see the clip of Danhausen cursing Kit Wilson, and I absolutely enjoyed it. I thought that was super great. Like, it was just hilarious. But guys, this tag team is... I'm excited for it because I love all three tag teams, and I am glad I was able to sign the 3-minute warning. Jeez, I almost called him 2-minute warning. 3-minute warning. And it was a... I wasn't going to try and sign too many people on free agency. I'm looking for somebody in particular who I thought I drafted. I guess I didn't. I'll be up front with you. It's Obafemi. I was looking for Obafemi. And like I said, I thought I drafted him. I guess I didn't. And I really want to grab him because, honestly, him and Brock Lesnar, I might be one of like 10 people that's excited about that match at WrestleMania, but I feel like that is going to be an absolute bangerang of a match. And they're going to put it on free TV for ESPN for the first hour. So that is really interesting. You would think they would want to preserve Brock to be on the paid portion of the show, but I'm guessing they're looking to sell whatever they can. But the War Raiders on their way to the ring. Again, big fan of this team. I was a big fan of them in ROH as War Machine. Shit. God. I am brain fogged tonight. It's currently after midnight on Saturday night. So I do apologize. I had a long day at work. And just finally getting to be able to record. And it's just been hectic, guys. Again, the part of the reason why I took the break is because I've had to study for this exam. So we will be back stronger than ever once we get things rolling. This is dropping Sunday. I'm probably going to hold off on the Thursday episode with WrestleMania season. So, again, just trying to line up everything as best as I can with WrestleMania season, everything like that. So, again, it's just been super hectic. And 3-minute warning on their way to the ring. Rosie and Jamal, again, they did not get a very long run as a tag team in the early 2000s. Rosie got fired. The one that went to go on to be the future MAGA. And Roman Reigns' older brother went on to be Rosie, the superhero in training. Yeah, so it was Jamal that got fired, and Rosie stuck around. But, man, this is going to be a super cool match. I'm excited to be calling it. Excuse me. And the tag titles are on the line in this tables match. I think this is going to be a hell of an opener to get Monday Night Raw kicked off. And we're getting going. Wow. Just pandemonium to get things started. The side slam by Eric, and there's already a table in the ring. And pandemonium on the outside. Kit Wilson and one of the members of 3-minute warning. I believe that is Rosie. Or Jamal, I'm sorry. Superhero in training. Oh, God. What a takedown by Ivar. And the headlock pounds on the head. This match has absolutely just been insane so far. Table in the ring and non-stop action as they bounce the head off of Kit Wilson. And he's resting in the corner, and the lockup. And Ivar gets a forearm across the chest. Eric's got the table, but gets punched. Counter by Kit Wilson. And a sidewalk slam. And teeing off the knees, the kick. Tosses him over. Knee to the face of Kit Wilson. Oh my goodness. And what's going to happen here? The kick to the face, the running kick. Eric slides out. This match is absolutely insane. I love this match. Uh-oh. Slams Eric down. And now Ivar in the ring. Completely whiffed on that clothesline right there. That springboard clothesline. Irish whip into the table. What's going to happen here? Oh, what a counter by Eric. Or Ivar, I'm sorry. Goodness gracious. This is breaking down all the craziness. Stop. And just shucks him like a rag doll. And Eric of the Viking Raiders picks up the win with the snap suplex through the table on 3-minute warning. Holy crap. Usually my editorial skills are a little bit better than this, but we are all prone to making mistakes every now and again. So just watch the replay. Well, we're going to sim past it. I guess I didn't really pay attention. And Eric and Ivar are the new tag team champions. But there is a new challenger on the horizon with 3-minute warning. Okay. 2.5 stars. I thought that would get better. Julia going to cut a promo. Got us 10K. And now it is Jacob Fatu and Penta. You guys know I love both superstars' abilities in the ring. I think this is going to be a banger match. Just a killer match. And Penta on his way to the ring. Could art imitate life here? Could Penta become the Intercontinental Champion? Again, I put the title on LA Knight, but who knows what's going to happen here. And Penta going to do the walk to the aisle. Yeah, I had this discussion with a buddy of mine, and it's crazy that I said this to him. Penta could, really be a guy that even if obviously he's, again, not to do that whole ridiculous thing, but for a guy that English isn't his first language, the guy just oozes charisma. He does not need to speak to be charismatic. Like the Penta walk, the movements, everything like that, just the aura about Penta is second to none. Love Penta Jr., love Penta, been a fan. Didn't get to watch a lot of Lucha, but I did see the Pentagon versus Vampiro match and absolutely loved it. Now on his way to the ring, Jacob Fatu of the very famous Anawahi family. Love Jacob Fatu. Again, he was a face in this game. We did move him over to the dark side because, again, the 2K, the way 2K does this thing for MyGM is face and faces generally don't get great rated matches, so I don't think Penta would be he's been a heel in the past in AEW, Lucha Underground and all that. I remember he was TNA World Champion, but I don't remember much about his TNA run, so Jacob Fatu, though, the Samoan Bulldozer, the Samoan Werewolf, whatever you want to call him, he's an absolute stud in the ring and one of my favorite people to watch. I love the guy personally, so I think he's a very talented wrestler. And Jacob Fatu on his way to is in the ring, ready to have a stellar matchup with Penta. And they're going to get this thing rolling. again, I've mentioned this in prior videos. I love the fact that they do it. It's an all-out hockey fight to start this thing. Jacob Fatu and Penta trading shots. Sling Blade takes down Jacob Fatu, and Penta Jr. coming to the top rope. Swanton bomb. And now Jacob Fatu on the outside. And he's going to get back into the ring at the count of 5. And a sunset flip driver. Oh, look at the aerial prowess of Penta as the drop kick in the corner. And Jacob Fatu with the counter. Got him by the hair, or by the mask. And the counter. Super kick to the face. Oh, going signature move. Oh. Penta driver, and the leg is hooked. Not a 3 count with the Penta driver. Wow. What the heck is going on here? What a counter as Jacob Fatu catches him in a kick to the stomach. Holy crap. Super kick. And now the pin by Jacob Fatu, but not even a 1 count. And now they are brawling on the outside as Jacob Fatu picks him up, chucks him like yesterday's garbage. And what a reversal by Penta. And Penta going to get back into the ring here. What is Penta going to do? The slap to the chest. Locks up center of the ring. Roll through. Super kick right to the face. Here we go. They're teeing off Penta. Crucifix in a pinning combination. And only enough for a 2 count. And Jacob Fatu is reeling here, folks. The chop to the chest, and Penta hurt. Oh my God, they are going back and forth. This is an all-out war. I think it might have been a good idea to start with this match instead of that tag team match. Ratings be damned. Now it's crazy. We got all these daggum Samoans on our roster. And the super kick levels him. Kick. Got him up. Penta driver. Drops Jacob Fatu on his head. And the leg is hooked. Referee in position. 3 count. Penta is your winner. Edited that part perfectly. Jesus. Wow. What a match. Super happy with the way that kind of turned out. But here we go, man. Three stars, okay. We got Joe Hendry in a trade. I have a few ideas with old Mr. Joe Hendry. Semi-main event, L.A. Knight and Aleister Black for the IC title. Can Aleister Black finally get over the hump and win the IC title? I guess we're going to find out, boys and girls. Again, absolutely thrilled about this match. I think this is going to be amazing. I love this entrance, by the way. I feel like I've mentioned this multiple times, but this is such a great entrance. And Aleister Black on his way to the ring. Super excited to be calling this match again. Again, this has been one of the more stellar feuds on the roster. I don't know what it is, but man, I love this. I love this feud. It has been so fun. Obviously, you guys may know that huge fan of LA Knight, obviously, living in Maryland for the past umpteen years that I've lived in this area. I've loved LA Knight and have been such a huge fan of his. I feel like he is just so underrated. He is such a phenomenal, phenomenal worker. And I loved him when he was Eli Drake. Loved him when he was, LA Knight. He's done a lot of stuff that I couldn't believe until I kind of read up on it. But yeah, he's done a lot of things. And Aleister Black looking to gain his first singles title in WWE. Does he do it tonight, or does LA Knight continually have his number? I guess we're going to find out, folks. And now, on his way to the ring, LA Knight. Excuse me. LA Knight, the big-time superstar. Again, reason why I do this every year, fantasy booking, obviously, but maybe I could, and again, it's not the same. I wish they would get a little bit more in-depth with the MyGM mode. Like, okay, you got these two guys feuding, or these two tag teams feuding, two girls feuding, whatever. All right, what the hell are they feuding over? Because I just decided to put them in two matches. I remember back in, what was it, SmackDown versus Raw 07, 08? It was one of those. There was, when you had them go against each other, there was a reason for it. I don't remember what it was, but there was always a reason. And this is going to be for the IC title. So I'm super stoked about this.
Introducing the challenger from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black. And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental.
Just gonna let them. I was gonna let them do their introductions. Sorry about that. Allergies have been running rampant the past couple months or so. The referee holds that beautiful Intercontinental title up in the air. And here we go. We're going to get started here. LA Knight with the clothesline takes off the head of Aleister Black. And LA Knight in control. Underhook suplex tosses Aleister Black to the ground and a knee drop. And now LA Knight got him up in a torture rack and drops him with the neck breaker. Hooks the leg. Not even a 2 count, folks. This has been one of the better feuds as he decapitates Aleister Black with another clothesline. And they lock up. Reversal of the Irish whip. What does Aleister Black with the spinning knee? And now Aleister Black, I don't know what he was thinking. The collision is kind of whack is kind of off kilter in this game. And the neck breaker. And now Aleister Black reeling here as LA Knight goes to the second rope. The jumping elbow drop, and the leg is hooked. That is a 3 count. LA Knight victorious. Wow. All right, that's pretty good, man. I enjoyed calling that match. Very one-sided, though. Classic. Maybe that should open the show. Holy crap. It's the problem with booking these things, man. And now your main event, Brock Lesnar and Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, these guys have a little bit of history from their time in New Japan. I honestly, I was really big into New Japan for like a few years. Like when the Bucks and Cody were there and Kenny Omega, but Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, is on his way to the ring. And he is hyped. Oh my goodness. Brock Lesnar making his way to the ring. Remember, we stole him from SmackDown. Glad we were able to get him. But man, I am absolutely stoked for this. Going to be a fun match to call. Obviously, you guys know I absolutely love the Beast Incarnate. Rumors aside, the guy, when he wants to work, he will work. God, I should have done the... Not really... I try my best to make these entrances as fun as possible, but... Because I love that feature. I will admit that. I think that is a great feature. There we go. We set off the fireworks there. And now on his way to the ring, Shinsuke Nakamura. Man. Did we steal him from another? We stole him. We traded for him. That's right. We just gave up some money because we saved a good amount of money. But Shinsuke Nakamura on his way to the ring. Honestly, I don't know if I'm a big fan of that attire. I honestly don't know if I'm a big fan of that attire. It's cool, but I guess I've just been so used to the other Shinsuke Nakamura. I might have to go back and watch Saturday night's main event against, was Saturday night's main event against AJ Styles? Honestly, my memory's kind of slipping in my old age, so I apologize. But this is going to be a hell of a match. Or at least I think it's going to be. And Shinsuke is in the ring. The one thing I wish that you could do, like in universe mode, you could do like run-ins and stuff like that. I wish you could do that in MyGM mode. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I wish that you could do the run-ins, man. And Brock and Shinsuke are ready to go. Oh, they're hyping up the crowd. An interesting choice right there. What are we going to choose? Stare down. Okay. Wow. Locking up. And Brock, well, no, Shinsuke's in control here. Oh, the cheap shot by Shinsuke. Got the kick, but Brock reverses it, and the punches in the corner. And tosses Shinsuke like yesterday's trash. And a clothesline takes down Shinsuke Nakamura. Is he just going to... No, he's not going to give a chase. He's just going to catch his breath. Another clothesline decapitates Shinsuke. And they lock up. Butterfly suplex by Shinsuke, or by Brock Lesnar. And the stomps. Brock is a man on a mission, but Shinsuke with the counters. Brock counters back. And the clothesline just levels Shinsuke. Brock picks up Shinsuke. And he's going for a trip to Suplex City. The third German suplex. Is it another trip to Suplex City? No, Shinsuke blocks it. Kicks, but the block. They lock up. Double underhook. Wow. And now Brock Lesnar teeing off on Shinsuke Nakamura's face. This has been a pretty stellar matchup. And Brock with the arm bar. He's got the arm bar locked in. Shinsuke fights out of it, though. And the head scissors takedown. This has been a pretty interesting match so far. Brock headbutt. What does Brock Lesnar got in mind? Got him up on his shoulders. Shinsuke fights out of the F5. Again, up on the shoulders. F5. Hooks the leg. And that is a 3 count. Brock Lesnar wins. What a matchup. These two guys had an absolute war here tonight. I mean, it did show very favorable to Brock Lesnar. What a matchup. And didn't really edit that out either. Doesn't really matter. But Brock Lesnar is looking for a potential title shot against Roman Reigns or Randy Orton. We're going to see who's going to come out of that one on top. 2.5 stars? Wow. I thought that was better than 2.5 stars, but okay. Well, and as you guys know, we simulate this. We don't even care. I love that feature about it. We're going to simulate that show. NXT Mutiny. Again, it was just kind of a... I wasn't sure what I was going to go with there. I wonder if in next year's game, if they'll add TNA to it. That would be kind of cool. Rhea and Asuka, man, that had to be a barn burner. Would love to see that match. All right. Here we go. Regal, Shawn Michaels, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Triple H is giving us some good advice. Aleister Black. Sorry, Aleister. Couldn't keep you super happy. Kind of reading these. You can read up on the screen for yourself. Sorry, buddy. Stephanie wants some time off, I will give it to her. She is the current reigning Women's Intercontinental Champ. She deserves it. We're going to go ahead. We're going to set this card. We're going to need 6 on the assets. Do a quick talent scout. I just kind of want to see what's out there. Sandman, Haku. Haku would be interesting. Wade Barrett. Nothing really in the middle, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to set this card after we play some of these wonderful cards. Insurance applied. Okay. We're going to play that right now. We'll play it on Tyler Breeze and the power-up card. Would love that. All right. We already gave Jacob Fatu his match. We're going to start setting this card up. And your opener, it is going to be a tag team match. Elton, Pretty Deadly versus the Viking Raiders. Nakamura going to call out Brock Lesnar. Would love to continue that feud or start that feud. All right. We are going to do well, you can do a 6-way. That's cool. Not even going to lie. We got 2 people out. Joe Hendry making his Monday Night Raw debut. Will be taking on Nakamura. Nakamura is going to get run in on by Brock Lesnar. So we'll not be seeing that matchup. Wish you could still kind of watch it and play and maybe overcome it, but whatever. All right. We're going to have Penta do some advertising. That works for me. Semi-main event. LA Knight taking on Aleister Black. But that's probably not going to stick. Yep. We're going to do something else. Again, change my mind. We are going to do... Okay, Piper Niven and Julia. I like that. I like that a lot. Who's going to do some advertising for us? Joe Hendry. That'd be pretty good. And then your main event. It is going to be a 6-person or 6-way match. LA Knight, Roman Reigns, Penta, oh my God, this is going to be a crazy match. Jacob Fatu and the 3-minute warning, because if you got to have one, you got to have the other. But we're going to do it a gauntlet eliminator. I think that's the best way to do it. I like that. Gauntlet eliminator. But guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more. Be sure to check out the other series I'm running on this channel. I'll even post in the 4 corners. But I got to get the hell up on out of here. I hope to catch y'all in the next video. I hope y'all have a great day, a great evening, and until next time, my friends, peace out.